Today's video is my top 6 best characters of Friends. As you enjoy seeing me rank my list of the 6 best main characters of the show in order. Starting off at number 6, Rachel. Rachel's personality has evolved somewhat over the series. I loved Rachel the most from season 1 until the episode when her and Ross end up on a break. In the earlier seasons, she was portrayed as a spoiled girl who was often self-centered but often sweet and would try to be a good friend. But as the series continued, she evolved into a self-absorbed, selfish, controlling pushover, liar, and a hypocrite. Ever since that Ross and Rachel on a break crap happened, that is when she really evolved more. Rachel wanted a break, not Ross. Ross called her to work things out, then heard Mark in the background while on the phone. Rachel lied saying it was no one, then told the truth, but as she tries to explain to Ross about what's going on, Ross was fed up and got off the phone, thinking Rachel had already moved on. Don't be a liar, Rachel. You and your lies. Your lies. Ross ends up sleeping with the woman Chloe, where Rachel would find out from Gunther. Don't hurt him, Rachel. Don't hurt him. Because the whole we were on a break crap, poor Chandler ends up smoking again because Ross and Rachel's breakup reminded of his parents breaking up. Also doing this hilarious dance.
Guess who I am?
Look what you're doing to Chandler!
Yes, you are also tearing your friendship apart. Sure, Ross should have not been jealous of Mark since he won the girl of his dreams, and Rachel probably lied so Ross wouldn't get jealous. Again, lying makes it worse. Rachel was known to ruin Ross's relationships with other women at times. Phoebe asked her if she wanted him to be happy. She said yes, so why sabotage Ross's relationships with other women? Yes, Ross went crazy about Rachel going out with Mark. Also lost his crap when he found out about Rachel and Joey being a thing, since him and Rachel have such long history together. And he probably never expected any of his male companions, like Chandler or Joey, to fall head over heels for the girl of his dreams. But Ross never tried to destroy the Joey-Rachel relationship, nor any other relationship Rachel had with other men. Obviously, Ross and Rachel still had feelings for one another, they just didn't want to admit it. Also, when Rachel was so mad at Ross when she found out they were still married, that she wanted to kill him right in front of his students in class. It was messed up for her to commit slander in a legal court, accusing Ross of being mentally unstable, a drug addict, and a homosexual, just to get back at Ross, as Rachel was just smiling. Rachel, how could you? She did admit that she was the reason they got married in Las Vegas. Let's not forget the one where Joey speaks French episode where Rachel was upset about Ross not having sex with her so he would not take advantage of her vulnerable state. Rachel goes, FYI. There it goes, says Ross. He knew it was coming. She told him in the future if a girl asked for some sympathy sex, just do it. She also felt that she would have been comforted and satisfied instead of feeling stupid and embarrassed. See, Rachel was a trip. Ross was just being a good guy, treating her with respect and understanding. What's the next thing Rachel do? She sarcastically says, "Oh, that is so hot. Oh, it turns me on so much. I love a man who treats me with respect and understanding." Not. That's why Ross came back at her saying that they will not have sex with each other. No more. But we all know it's never off the table for those two. Rachel is seen as the most hated character in the show. Plus, there's a reason why there is a club named after her. The I Hate Rachel Green Club. Either way, I still like Rachel. She's a good friend. I just wish she was the same before we were on a break crap as she matured in the later seasons. Number 5, Monica. Who doesn't love Monica? Monocorn. Monica is lovely since she is nice, kind, caring, and friendly. Plus, she's a chef who can cook up a good meal. Yes, she is a neat freak to the point that Phoebe moved out without telling her, but at least she likes to keep her apartment clean and neatly organized things. I have Monica at number 5 because of her bossiness and competitive nature. I have her over Rachel because I don't think her personality is as bad as Rachel's. In the earlier seasons, Monica wasn't bossy or controlling, but it seems as though when her and Chandler got together, that's when it all started. She was bossy towards her friends, even her own older brother Ross at times. Ross, you're the big brother. You shouldn't let your little sister boss you around. Put your foot down. Her competitiveness was out of control when Chandler can't win arguments no more. So Monica replies saying, "How often do you ever really win anyway? Winning is not everything, so why does she feel she needs to always win?" By the way, she's such a perfectionist. And the one with Monica's thunder, it's Monica and Chandler's engagement night. Obviously, Monica wants the night to be about her and Chandler until she catches Ross and Rachel kissing in the hallway. She accuses Rachel for stealing her thunder like she did on Monica's 16th birthday. We get it. The night was supposed to be about her and Chandler, but it's not like Ross and Rachel planned this the day before. Rachel was just sad and Monica needed to chill and stay in her lane. I'm glad Rachel got back at her when Monica did the same thing when her and Chandler woke up in bed together one morning in London when Ross and Emily were getting married. Either way, Monica is still a wonderful mother hen of the group. Number 4, Ross. Ross is smart, polite, caring, thoughtful, and kind. He cares for his friends and sister and will do anything to help them out. In the one with a chick and a duck episode, Ross was nice enough to take Rachel to the hospital when she was in pain. Ross is a good guy, even though he's whiny and arrogant at times. It was hard for Ross to believe about Phoebe not believing in evolution and gravity, like he expects everyone to agree with him. I understand why Ross would think it's blasphemous for anyone like Phoebe to not believe in evolution and gravity. But if she believes it, then she does. And instead of trying to get her to see what Ross sees. You can tell Phoebe was irritated. She was as irritated as she was when teaching Joey to speak French. Phoebe loves Joey, but she had to leave before putting his head in the wall.
Look, can't we just say that you believe in something and I don't?
No, Phoebes, we can't. Okay?
Why not?
Because
What is this obsessive need you have to make everybody agree with you? No, what's that all about? You know what? I think maybe it's time you put Ross under the microscope.
Number 3, Phoebe. I love how odd but sweet-natured she truly is. I love how she is a child at heart, plus she is an awesome guitar player. Her oh-so-classic, smelly cat, what are they feeding you? Smelly cat, it's not your fault. Phoebe is funny too. Number 2, Mr. Chandler Bing. Who doesn't love Chandler? He's a riot. He's such a sarcastic guy. What's more to say about him? His funny dancing and his funny moments. Like when him and Joey were once robbed, Joey asked Chandler if he knew what Joey was going to do to the guy that robbed them if he ran into him again. Chandler goes, "I don't know, bend over?" Then the time when Chandler had his sexual fantasies, he was so excited it was gold when he said, "Stop it, you're killing me!" After Rachel asked if Phoebe and Monica were in a group with other women, leading him to phase 4 where he wants to have sex with strippers and his female companions. Let's not forget the whole, go with your instincts, while moving his hands. It was gold in the one with the ball episode where Chandler sarcastically said that no one probably doesn't want Rachel's Sprinks cat because she is a minion of the Antichrist. That was genius. It's like, what the heck? Chandler, oh my God. And then the one episode when Rachel was hurt and Ross took her to the hospital, Ross comes out of the apartment and he sits down all sad, and then Chandler comes back out and he sees Ross and he just says to him, "What did you do? I only put the duck in the timeout, not you." Chandler is the man. And you are also what, Chandler?
Chandler's the king. Chandler's the king.
Lastly, my number one best friend's character is the one and only Joey Tribbiani. Who doesn't love Joey? Who wouldn't have him as number one? The well-liked, lovable, good-natured, well-meaning, womanizing, struggling actor he is. He loves his friends, food, and sex, especially his food, like sandwiches and pizza. Joey doesn't necessarily like sharing his food, not even with his own friends.
Joey doesn't share food!
See, he pretty much made it clear. There are some people I'm sure can relate to Joey not sharing food with others. It's not that people don't want to share in general. Like, some people will share at times. It's just that there are times where they don't feel like sharing their food with others, and it's nothing personal. Especially if you haven't eaten all day. Like, if you haven't eaten all day, you want to eat, you just want to have all the food to yourself and not share it with anyone. Has anyone experienced their childhood when growing up, like when your parents buy you some food, and then your parents may ask you if you can have a bite of your, like a burger from McDonald's or some French fries or whatever, but they have their own food to eat? Like if they're eating something different, like some Chinese food or whatever, and you probably got, pretty upset about it. It's like, hey, it's my food, daddy, mommy, no offense, but I don't want to share. And they'll probably get on you like, hey, don't do that. We share in this house. I just wanted a fry. I just want a piece of your hamburger. That's all. We get what, our parents are saying, but at the same time, it's like, but you have your own food. It's nothing personal, but I don't want to share my food. Why, why is that so hard? Like, you wouldn't mind sharing some of their food, but at the same time, it's like, there are times where I don't want to share my own food with my parents. Why can't you make your own sandwich? Can't you get your own food? I don't want to share this time. Why is it so hard for you to understand? Joey is also funny. He had me dying acting as a 19-year-old, pants sagging, wearing a Marcus Camby New York Knicks jersey, saying, Sup, dude. PlayStation is whack. Sup with the whack PlayStations. And it's cool that you see Chandler playing Crash Team Racing in the episode. That's childhood memories. That game is what I truly enjoyed growing up. Kudos for Chandler for playing Crash Team Racing. Joey, you are the man. My number one best friend's character. Well, this has been my top 6 best friends characters. I hope you enjoyed, and you can give me your top 6 best friends characters in your order. Alright, that's it. See you later.